Well, welcome back to another video. As you're about to see, it's already been an eventful week.
So the chickens are out and I came to see why. I think we know the culprit. Oh man. Taking all the electric fence down. This is come here, let me just get her off. Angus, get down. This way. Hurry, clever clogs. Come on. Come on before the rest come in. Come on. No wonder you've got a mucky bum. That's all the chicken food gone. And all the bloody chickens are out. Huh? Chickens are absolutely drenched. I'm hoping that they can find the way back. Looks like they're trying to head that way now. What a blooming wet day. You look thoroughly disappointed in the weather, Netto. Hey, we had a wasp's nest the other day in the ground, which hopefully it's been filled in now. Hopefully that's completely gone. Oh, my buckets. Right, back to what I was doing. Pigs are out. Freaking hell. Whoa, whoa. No, them, not me.
Right. They're in there.
Hey, pig! Watch, does knock you over when it comes back.
Right.
Hey, pigs! Hey, pigs! Yeah. Sorry, Jack, don't bite your foot. Hey, pig! Stephen thinks they'll stay where they are now. I'm not so sure. Now they've got a taste of freedom. Let's see.
No, they did. They jumped on top of it and then pushed it down.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but they're
why
not going to
they
jump the
pushed
whole
down.
thing. They're not really thoroughbred racehorses, they're pretty fat pigs. So,
We learnt last year that pigs can jump, dear.
I know, but you're not going to jump. Pass that drill, Jack, please.
This is the one I'm bothered about.
The worst case scenario, we'll just pallet the whole way up there, put loads of pallets in the back.
I think we should probably think about doing that anyway.
We'll do it at the weekend. If they get out before then, it's tough. You know what?
He's literally picking it up, isn't he?
Well, there's not what else really we can do. Just cross your fingers. You can take these pallets.
Well, I'm not sure who's been up to no good here, but the pony is in with the cow, which is fine, except that's not how we left him. So let's have a look. What a week it's been of this. Okay, fence is down. Who got tangled? You okay? And I come and check you over. It's your own fault, mind. Well, I'm assuming it's your fault because you're in the wrong side. I need to go and get the pig food first. Wasn't planning on filming any of the opening up this morning. I've just phoned Stephen though. I've got shorts on. I'm not oversharing for any other reason than to tell you. So I'm not letting the cockerel out that's in the woods here behind me because he has turned savage. For whatever reason, I don't know. But yesterday he really tried to attack me, so he felt the soft end of the shovel, plastic shovel that I had, which I've started taking in because he did chase once and then didn't since then. But I do have it, so when I lift the hatch up, I cover the hatch, and as I walk away I kind of gauge what mood he's in. Yesterday he was in a foul mood, so he got knocked back with the shovel because like literally he will attack my legs otherwise, and he's just started to do the same again this morning. So I phoned Stephen and totally wimped out and asked him to come and do it. But I need to go. I've just started soaking the pony's feed, so he gets that really for hydration. He doesn't need it for calories, and it won't be soaked for an hour, so when I go down everyone's going to want feeding. So given that the pigs escaped this week, I daren't go down there without their food, so it'll be carnage. But I think I should be alright going down without the ponies and Dexter's. So let's get some pig food and see what's what. It was also due to really heavily rain last night, and it hasn't. It's a little bit, well not a little bit, it's very cloudy. You can't see any blue, but no rain. It started spitting for a minute. Get down, come on. No, it stopped again. But it is due later on this afternoon, so we'll see what that brings. But it does mean that I can get on with the winter gardening. Let's see what's going on here. Pigs are out. So the fence is down because the pigs are out. I phoned Stephen. I'm not too sure if I'm going to make it worse by going in. I don't know where the pig has got out, so we need 2 people. I've got the feed, which will distract it, but it'll also mean Sonic and Dexter are going to come over. This isn't good. Right, let's get calm thoughts. When I can figure out how the pigs got out, we can get it back in, feed it in there. Hell's bells.
Just enjoying a nice breakfast.
Well, that explains why Sonic's in the field. Hang on, Stat's going to try and get... Are you going to climb over?
Yeah.
Oh, it's caught in the wire. Where? Where's it got out?
Give it a bit of food, keep that steady.
Yeah. Want each other's.
Right, here. Here.
Watch the thing. Yeah. Oh my god, get back. Okay, it's back in. No idea how it's got out yet, but it's completely snapped these posts at the bottom, so we're going to need to replace these so these don't get tangled. My word, it's snapped that one down there. And here's me blaming Sonic. Sorry, Son, wasn't your fault after all. Snapped. Snapped pig poo. Are you okay? Did you get frightened? We're going to secure it as best we can. Never ever had to do this before. With whatever pallets we've got obviously. Stephen always has pallets lying around. And then we've also got a full barrow full of spinach, which I was going to go through delicately today and take out the oldest and feed them for the tea. But instead I've now been in and just taken the whole row out. I am re-sowing stuff for winter and I've already got some perpetual spinach in. But yeah, we need to get this done quickly. So this is the distraction for them while Stephen is doing the work. I've also got the hose pipe fixed up. So basically if they get too rough, they'll just get a jet of water up the nose. Just to try and make it as safe as possible, because they lately, last week or so, have become quite unruly, to be honest.
And as you can see this morning, the pigs escaping was the cherry on the cake. So we've managed to get them back in, and hopefully we're going to rectify that and make it the last time that they're going to ever escape. So for some reason, I don't know why, that all of a sudden they've started pushing down on this wire, and as you can see, with my weight on it, it goes quite far down and they're easy getting over. So we've put some posts in during the week and stapled it up to tighten it up a bit. We've got another post there to do this bit here. So hopefully putting the pallets on will provide a bit of double protection and deter them from pulling the wire down so they can get out. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but here we go.
And we haven't actually seen how it got out, did we?
Well, no, but I would imagine.
We're assuming.
We've seen it did it over there last week, so the other day, so it should do it here.
And I don't know which one it was. I think it's this one, because he's got red marks underneath his shoulders where he's got stuck on the top.
We need to get some fatter pigs. These are too athletic.
I tell you what, these are the most cheeky, naughty pigs that we've had. The super, what's the word? Where they're basically rude, aren't they? No, yeah, they are. No personal space awareness. They'll send you flying. Yeah. The irony is Stephen's supposed to be resting his shoulder this weekend as well.
There is no rest around here.
I know, but when the doctor says you've got to rest for 12 weeks, can someone let Stephen know how he's supposed to do that? Do you want me to hold?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to do that. And then I put that post in there.
Yeah.
Give that pallet something to...
Yeah, bit of rigidity.
Right. Pass that screwdriver, please.
Oh, I thought you were coming down.
Right, I'll do.
If you're wondering, it's upside down because when you put it over it, it hits the pallet as well. Ask him how he knows.
Probably why I've got a bad shoulder.
You know how hard they are to cut?
Right, I'm just going to get a screwdriver.
It's just eating it like it's nothing. Am I standing here and just holding this?
Yeah.
The strength in his jaw is unbelievable. Hope you enjoy your beetroot. Cheeky. Stephen has gone to get something or other. I can't remember what he said. I was too busy watching the pig and the beetroot. And Sonic and Dexter are in the other side of this field together. But what we're going to do, for turning around without making you sick, there they are. What we're going to do is put Dexter in the paddock. But the lambs were in there when they got into the chickens and have taken all of the electric fencing down. So that needs doing as well. And we'll get both batteries charged enough so that they can hopefully, well, maybe not this one because Sonic is really respectful of this fence. He's not bothered in the slightest. Too old for that. But we think we'll need one for Dexter, but it does mean that the lambs can't go in there because they're just trashing the place. Having said that, saying that the pigs and the electric fence weren't mixed, it wasn't electrified, was it?
This isn't electrified, no.
Pig. As if it's just sat with that on it. No, not this. The when it got into the field and trashed the electric fence over there, wasn't electrified. So maybe if it was, it would have been a slightly different situation. As I say, Sonic and Dexter don't need it to be. Oh, Stephen, he's lifting your pallet. Don't need it to be electrified. They're very respectful of it. It's just these that aren't. Last one, always the hardest, huh?
That's it. Right.
Broken ones are gone in the tub so they don't end up in feet. Starting to yourself?
Like always. Oh, look at that, it's on that bloody post.
It's just looking how it can escape. It's literally taking the mick out of us. This is where I shall make my next exit.
Right, pig, shift. Oh, shift. Shift. Shift.
It's just sat there.
Oh, we dumbass.
It's itch. It's using it to itch. Yeah, right.
Put a stout in me already existing cut. Right, hold on. Right.
And these are lovely, but they can be really, really boisterous.
Right.
He's rubbing again. Yeah, funny looking thing. Yeah, funny onion. You falling asleep? All that food.
How are you? Smell like celery down here.
Pardon?
It smells like celery down here.
Celery?
Get away. See. Right. One more in there.
Our neighbours over the river, you can hear them chatting as if they're really close today. Goodness knows what they can hear from us.
Right, well, it's not pretty, but hopefully it's practical. So I took the 3 fence posts out that we put in 2 days ago, or yesterday, whenever it was. We took them out, just screwed all the pallets in on the inside of that fence, so if they push it, I think they only come into this side of the fence when we're coming down with food, because none of that fence down there looks like it's been touched. So hopefully this will prevent them from doing anything, hopefully. So we just screwed all the pallets together, pulled that fence up high tight, and nailed it into the pallets. Put them posts in on the other side, screwed the pallets to the posts, and then just done one round there near the water. I mean, there's a bit exposed there. If I need to, I'll put some more there, but I don't think I should, because that's pretty solid and tight, that. And they don't really bother with the fencing over there next to that long pallet. So I'm hoping this will be it, but we're not going anywhere today till 6:30, so we'll be here and about to keep an eye on them. So hopefully that's job done and finished.
When we feed them later, that'll be the test, won't it?
Yeah.
When they know the food's coming.
But we'll be pottering about in and out the garden, so we might bring them some more food down if they hear us those. We'll see. So now, go and get a coffee.
Have breakfast,
Have
even.
breakfast.
It's more like lunchtime.
And then we'll do the electric fence that the sheep will pull down. And this is all to take down at the end of the year, beginning next year anyway, because this is the last year they're going to be in here. They've been on that back spot now for 3 years, and on this spot here for 2 years. So the next one we build We'll have to build it a bit more secure, I think.
Well, like I said before, though, this is the first time this has happened.
The other two lots of pigs have had no problem.
No, it's just these cheeky ones.
So note to self, no saddlebacks next time.
Same day, and now the rain's come. So we're trying to get on with some indoor jobs, and the first one on the list for Stephen and I is to get this netting back up, because every morning when I'm coming in, these guys have managed to get out, and I think what they're doing is standing on the perch and literally jumping out where the netting was down. So Stephen's just securing that best he can again. It's worked really well from when we put it up originally. And I'm also going to grab some eggs while we're in here.
That one as well over there. Just tall.
It's been up, how long's it been up now? A good while. Couple of years. Well, everybody is where they're supposed to be this morning. Flies are really bad, so I'm going to try and get Sonic's fly mask on. But more importantly, pigs are where they're supposed to be. And they were very excited for the feed, so we're running up and down but didn't find a weak spot just yet. So we can get on with our day just as we planned it now, rather than like yesterday when we ended up doing the pallets for a few hours. I don't think we mentioned, but last weekend after the party that we had, that we put the really quick video out from, one of our neighbour's dogs went missing, and we spent literally all of the Sunday, the day after the party, looking for this dog. So it had been spotted twice, it had spooked, it had ran away in the river, we thought it had gone in the river and we'd lost him. Anyway, the short version is we found him, or he was found, it wasn't us that found him, 24 hours later, or just under 24 hours, maybe about 22 hours later. Stephen and I were out looking for him on the day that he went missing. We were just about to give up hope, and he just literally walked around the corner and stood behind Stephen. We were on our riverbank further down, and I just said, "Stephen, he's behind you." And Stephen turned around to look at him, and he ran off. But that was the spark that we needed to know that he hadn't gone in the river, because everybody at that point thought he had. And obviously, as you at perfect timing can hear, there are busy trains going past, which is right next to the riverbank, but on the other side. So everyone had the fingers crossed that this dog had not got caught up in any of that. Anyway, it was such a happy story because he's back home with his family, and they've been down and said thank you so much for spending literally all day looking for him. We put the drone up looking for him and everything. So I'm so pleased. I'm just getting bit, one moment. That'll be a big bite. So yeah, I'm so pleased that he's back home. So this week has very much been a week of animals escaping with the dog, not our dog, the pigs, the blooming lambs that they didn't escape, but they got from where they were supposed to be into the chicken feeder with the blooming chicken feeder over his head. Then all the chickens got out. It's just been, obviously, everyone's ended up where they're not supposed to be. So I'm so pleased that, touch wood, it's ended on a positive note at least. No injuries.
Another day, another fence repair. We did let the sheep in here when we didn't have the electric fence electrified, and this is what they've done to it. They've ran through it and got tangled in it and tore it all over the place. So now we've got to figure out how to put it back together with a bit of a rough head.
We were going to do this yesterday, I think we said on the video, but it started throwing it down yesterday and it rained all afternoon and all evening. So the ground's had a good soaking at least. But time to get this done.
Right, now we've got all that electric fence back up. We'll go and get the battery, hook it back up, and get Dexter back in here on some fresh grass.
Recording this as it's always fun to see if Stephen's going to get zapped.
No, it's not. So I brought the test out.
That's irrelevant. And it was a wet night. Good morning, Grace. Also known as good afternoon for everybody else. How's the head?
We're not just a bunch of plonkies, by the way. We were at a party last night. That's why everyone's a bit rough.
Except for the designated driver.
Perfect. Right.
Another job done.
Open the gate up to get him in. He goes.
Distraction. I was super slipped on there.
Get over without them seeing me.
Ryan, Forest.
I'm just using this as a plaything. It was over there.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness. What's your shoulder? Where was it?
Over here. Where they've been digging here. I better put it over here so that...
On the other side. Oh my giddy hand. What troublesome pigs.
At least they've been digging.
You can see there, I'm hoping that's a pig snout here instead of a flipping rattle.
They might be going before November at this rate.
But at least they fit right in when they're causing chaos.
Just looking round and moving, all sorts. I mean, these aren't light stones, so it just shows you how powerful they are at this age. Keep an eye on them.
I know. This is a land drain, which you may remember if you saw last year's pigs. They uncovered that. We don't think, or we've never known about it before, so we don't actually know where it goes. But it was all blocked up, obviously, until the pigs have uncovered it. All the hose pipe out. Oh my goodness.
That matters at the moment.
No, but I tell you what does matter, they've nearly finished those courgettes. 2 trains. Second train. That is the LNER service, London Northeast Railway, is that right? If anyone's remotely interested. Now what?
Found a horseshoe.
Ah, I tell you what a week. It's ridiculously humid today as well, isn't it? It's so muggy.
A lot of bricks there. Looks like that was a building of some kind.
We found, I don't know if we've said for a long time, but we found a well, didn't we, when we first moved in the paddock over where Dexter actually is at the moment. It's been filled in.
All we need to find now is a chest full of Roman coins. That'll do.
Did you get anything for Roman coins?
I've never had a chance to find out.
And I think, did we fill the well in?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we? That was right, because we had the young kids at the time, and obviously animals. It wasn't a working well, it was nothing in it. So I presume it had been filled in naturally at some point, but the outline of it's still there. As I said yesterday, they are super friendly. They're just so bloomin' boisterous.
I'll have to get the tape measure out and come down and weigh them.
Yeah.
See what you're up to.
What do you reckon the chances are getting them in a trailer?
Oh, easy.
Think they follow the food?
Yeah.
They do seem very food orientated compared to the other ones, man, don't they? The other ones seem to think first and then go for the food.
You look there. You look all big and chunky. Oh, pig. Oh, there you go.
He's eating. He's eating. Don't bloom and choke him.
Right. Get Dexter's water filled up, now he's in there. And then we'll have a run out somewhere.
So I don't think we showed on the camera, but we've moved Dexter. Well, we tried to get the pony in to sort his fly mask out, but he's not playing ball at the moment. So and at the same time we managed to move Dexter into the paddock with the longer grass, which is not suitable for Sonic. So they're separate at the moment, but only separated by a fence. Happy Dexter. And with that, I was whisked away to our local marina. We were actually going to head to the seaside, to the beach, the arcades, which we do next, which is where Stephen and I spent a lot of our youth when we first started dating and he was old enough to drive together. But we said, let's head off to the marina first and have a little look around, only it was about 6 degrees colder. We've got plants and a bed and everything.
You'd have to put floaties on your sheep and chickens if you live there, wouldn't you?
Oh, Stephen. We actually stayed and had a cheeky little Italian while we were there. We were dressed in our gardening clothes really, so we looked a little bit out of place, but never mind, we still thoroughly enjoyed it and headed off to the local beach at the seafront. And we always used to go in to the arcades, as I say, when we very first got together. Just a boring fun fact, Stephen and I started dating back in 1996, a long time ago, so we have grown up together. And of course, good times and bad times, just like everybody else in life, but this is where we very first started hanging out when we had our own independence, and it's nice to head back there every now and again. We've taken the kids there multiple times over the years, but they weren't with us at this point today, and it felt like just stepping back to being 16 and 17 again. So the red line needs to line up with the green line. Right, I gotcha. One off? One off?
I bet it was as well. What a roller coaster. Feeling this one. It just dropped it on purpose.
What a lovely couple of hours out, but now back to reality.
Right, well, it's that time of year again. It's time to turn the old girl off for a few months. We should have turned it off really about a month ago, but we wanted to leave it on. We were using it for the party that we've just had and stuff like that. So just so it turns out that tonight we're going to turn it off. It's red hot. It's been red hot for a while. It's going to be red hot for a while, so we don't need it on. Also, we give it a good service once a year, so we'll probably turn it back on about October, November time. That's if the temperature keeps as it is and it keeps being warm. I'm just getting this on video because there's a little black button behind this oil reservoir here that I can never remember if it's up or down when I go and turn it back on. So it's down, so now I know it needs to be down, because when if anything goes wrong with it, it's like a fire safe button. If anything goes on with the Arga, the button flicks up and it cuts off the oil. So that's what it's there for, but I can never remember if it's up or down. So now I know it's down, this is on the video, I'll know where to put it. So it's just a quick turn of that and turn off the oil supply, and just like that she'll die a slow death. Right.
Genuinely, that's how I feel.
Another couple of months, give her a good clean up, another good service, and then she'll be back up and running for the winter.
So what do you need to do is put it back on that bit down there?
Well, when it cools down, that little black button will flick up.
Oh, okay.
but I can never remember if it does flick up or it's flicked down. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm asking you to think when it cools.
Yeah, you think
that
when
it
it
would...
flicks down, it shuts it off.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It flicks up.
Weird.
Yeah, well, it must do because it's down now. And then when it cools, I mean, you can't pull it up, so it should just flick up. Then you turn that off.
Yeah.
And that's it. The fire will go out. The belly will go black. And that'll be it.
So dramatic. It does feel a bit like that. And also because those...
But it is warm in now, so I'm starting to sweat.
I was going to say, for those of us that actually stand in front of it and work in it during the summer, Stephen has yet to experience this, not being the chef.
That's why I eat salads.
Right. We'll see
Come
it
on,
again
dogs.
in October.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there are literally tons and tons of wasps all over the gooseberries. Can you see everything that you can see buzzing around there? If it's picking up, is a wasp. I don't know.
Closer.
No, thanks. I'll stay you. It was in the news. I didn't really believe it, to be honest, but it was in the news that there's a massive increase in wasps and to watch out for them. Well, they all turned up on the Smallholding.
Right, we've just come down to feed the pigs. They've started churning up this ground lovely now after that downpour we've had a couple of days. So we'll just give them the hard feed on the floor, keep them off the fence. And then Tracy's just emptied the last of the peas that were in the veg plot. So they can have all them leftovers as well. There's still a load of pods on there as well as the leaves, so they can have them as a bit of greens in the diet.
We've just done our last sowing of those peas, so that's what's gone in and replaced them.
Fatten them up so they can't jump these fences.
Well, at least it's still where they're supposed to be, eh?
Mm.
Did you just stroke him and now he's not too pleased that you touched him? Despite the rain, everything's still looking a little bit floppy. I'm going to grab some beetroot from here, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see, they look good. Just enough for me. Stephen's just having meat tonight. Okay, we're getting 3.
So while Tracy's busy in the veg pot, I'm just trying to rest my shoulder. So this is a winter project where I just thought I'd make a start on it because one of my hobbies is going shooting, and I just picked up this old single shot shotgun a few months ago, made in the USSR, so that shows you how old it is because it doesn't even exist anymore. So it was a bit battered and a bit tatty, so I just thought I'd strip it down, give it a tidy up, maybe give it a new lick of paint. Don't know what colour yet, but we'll see. So I just thought I'd make a start on that.
Keeps you out of mischief.
Keeps me out of mischief and tries to heal my wounds. But we'll see how it turns out.
And just like that, the end of another week here on the Smallholding. So we will see you again hopefully very soon for another video, probably in the garden.